Hey guys, this is Timothy O. Today we'll be working on Collegeboard practice test number 1. The math section, no calculator, 25 minutes, 20 questions. This is available to everyone free of charge. So thank you to Collegeboard for that. I will put the link below. Starting right with number 1. Let's get right into it. We have if x minus 1 over 3 is equal to k and k is equal to 3, what is the value of x? I would recommend underlining what you're solving for all the time. The reason for this is sometimes with the more difficult problems, they'll have you solve for x, and at the end, they'll ask you what is the value of 2x. But you'll be used to solving for x, so you'll get that wrong. It's an unfortunate way to lose some easy points. So let's get right into the question. X minus 1 over 3 is equal to k, and k is equal to 3. Now, we know what k is equal to, so let's plug that right in. X minus 1 over 3 is equal to 3. Multiply by both sides by 3 because we want to get rid of the denominator, and we get x minus 1 is equal to 9. Add 1 to both sides and x is equal to 10. Let's go to number 2. For I is equal to, okay, so from right here we have some given information and people might rush to plug that in right here and here. What I would say is just take a step back and look at the answer choices first. You have the variable I in every single answer choice. What that tells us then is this is useless information. It's just to waste your time. Let's look only at the problem then. 7 plus 3i minus 8 plus 9i. What is the sum? Add that together. 7 plus negative 8, that's negative 1. 3i plus 9i, that is 12i. And you get negative 1 plus 12i. Now this is probably only going to waste 10 to 15 seconds if you rush to plug it in. But 10 to 15 seconds per problem that you're wasting with these little tricks, and that's another entire question or two, which could be the difference between breaking that 600, 700 limit or getting under that. Let's go to number 3. On Saturday afternoon, Armin sent M text messages each hour, excuse me, so M per hour for 5 hours, and Tyrone sent P text messages each hour for 4 hours. Which of the following represents the total number of texts by Armand and Tyrone? So let's look first at Armand. Armand sent M per hour for a total of 5 hours, giving us 5 M text messages that he sent. Tyrone sent P text messages for 4 hours. P per hour for 4 hours, that will give us 4P total text messages sent. Add 5M and 4P, and that is the total amount that both of these men sent. We have 5M plus 4P. Okay, let's get rid of that, and moving on to the next one, number 4. Kathy is a repair technician for a phone company. Each week she receives a batch of phones that need repairs. Okay, that's your intro. Now let's get into the problem. The number of phones that she has left to fix at the end of each day can be estimated with the following equation. Once again, write out all your work. It will eliminate silly errors, hopefully. Where P is the number of phones left, so that's how many she still has to fix by the end of the week. D is the number of days that she worked. Okay, what is the meaning of the value 108? Now this is something interesting with the new version of the SAT. On the old one, you just had to memorize some equations, know which numbers to plug in, you were golden. With the new one, they want to avoid that. So what they're doing is they're forcing you to understand what each coefficient or variable stands for in these equations. Usually these are with the easier problems, but some of the harder ones have these as well. So P is the number of phones left. That means somewhere in this equation we need the total amount of phones that she started with to fix per week. That means it's either 108 or 23. However, 23 is being multiplied by days worked, which means 23 is probably how many phones fixed per day. Phones fixed per day. So phones fixed per day multiplied by days will give you how many phones she fixed that week. That means 108 is your initial value. This is how many phones to fix per week. So the answer is B then. She starts each week with 108 phones to fix. Now let's look at the rest of them and see why they're wrong. Kathy will complete the repairs within 108 days. We know right here that she's fixing 23 per day that she's working, which means she's skipping a lot of days of work. That is most likely not the answer. Let's look at C. Kathy repairs phones at a rate of 108 per hour. Right here we clearly know it is 23 per day. So the per hour sets that off on top of the rate is completely wrong as well. So C is wrong. D, Kathy repairs phones at a rate of 108 per day. Now we know right here, once again, it is 23 per day. And we know 108 is how many she is given per week. So it cannot be D. So you're left only with B. Alright guys, that's the end of this one. I'm only going to be doing one page per video. The reason for that is I don't want to give you a massive 30-minute section where you have to scroll through to find it. Please leave a comment and a like if you liked it. If not, then please tell me what I could fix. And yeah, see you next video then.